it's it's almost ludicrous to talk about the working class the way we talk about Americans because, well, we all work, and to inject class into working is the beginning of the end, in my estimation. It's right up there with taking the arts out of the vocational arts. You start messing with the language and you start talking in big generalities, and pretty soon, well, obviously, you're trying to get elected. These guys are talking to massive groups of people, but I don't know if it's landing, Chris, honestly. I mean, I watch as a viewer and a concerned citizen, but also, you're right, I do care. We're 16 years into my foundation now. We've got $12 million in work ethic scholarships awarded. Of the 2,000 people we've helped, a big chunk of them are working in unions, but a bigger chunk aren't. And so that's the first place where I say, why are you drawing such a bright line between organized labor and the right to work? It just divides us further and further and further and further. Look, I'm not running for anything, as you know, but I posted something on Labor Day too, and it made the rounds, and I was really glad that it did because I told the story of a company that I work with called Groundworks. They fix foundations, they fix leaky basements, they encapsulate crawl spaces. Those guys standing there with me in that shot, there are 5,400 employees over there, Chris. Most of them never went to college. These are guys who are doing backbreaking, difficult work on your most valuable asset. This guy, Matt Malone, who runs this company, a year and a half ago in Virginia Beach, he made them all owners. Every one of them. 5,400 workers. There's no union anywhere near this thing. He made them owners. He put real skin in the game for them. They're treated just like the executives in this company. So, you had some great points with Beto and some good points with Bill. Where's the plan, right? Where's the plan for this? Wouldn't it be ironic if one of the things that we can do to get working people invested fully in the companies that employ them is to make them owners? Wouldn't it be crazy if somehow private equity had something to say about this whole conversation? Wouldn't shock me.
It would shock me. They're pigs. And, but that's why I love the story you told about that guy, because you can do good and do well. People do it all the time. Sometimes they wait too late. But I also loved and found very instructive what Matt told you about how many people he could give jobs to based on the workflow that he has, but he can't find the workers. For every 5 members of the artisan class that leave the workforce, they're only replaced by 2 right now. What did he tell you that if people wanted the jobs and wanted to learn on the job, how many could he hire?
Well, hundreds, literally hundreds right now.
Yeah.
I mean, he has, I think, 42 separate companies around the country, and they're all singing the same song. Now, this is a tough job. I mean, straight up, no kidding. It's backbreaking work. But the moral of the story
is a 6-figure job.
It's a 6-figure gig. You start right on a path to 6 figures, right? You can go far with a high school diploma. Now, that story doesn't get told because for some reason, it's inconvenient to talk about the existence of opportunity at the same time we're talking about, there are no jobs. That's what I meant by a broad brush. This is way more nuanced than a politician or a 5-minute soundbite is going to be able to correct, which I know I'm on for at least 15. So we might be able to solve all these problems, Chris. But it's not going to be with bromides or platitudes or tropes. It's complicated. It's a complicated topic. But the reason I'm on your show tonight, aside from the fact that it's always fun, is that I think we're turning a corner in both a good way and a bad way. We're starting to see Gen Z get the message. They will be the tool belt generation. When they do the math with college and when they look at the opportunities that do exist, they're going to connect. They're going to connect the dots. But something else is going on, man, and it's scary. They mothballed or at least decommissioned 7 or 8 naval ships last week. Why? No skilled mariners. I'm working with a company called Blue Forge Alliance. They represent the American submarine industrial complex. They've got to build 4 nuclear-powered subs in the next 10 years, 2 Virginia-class, 2 Columbia-class. These things are longer than the Washington Monument is tall. They're complicated. The American submarine industrial base is 15,000 individual companies. They need to hire 100,000 tradespeople. Stat. They don't know where they are, and I don't know what to tell them. So if you got an alarm bell over there, do me a favor and ring it.
Hey, thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget, click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.